Shivani, and today we're going to discuss about the University of Aachen. So we have one of a student who recently visited to University of Aachen, though he had multiple offer letters, but then also he chose Aachen. So yeah, here we go. All right. So hi Surivir, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. You tell.
I'm fine, thank you. So before starting this video, I was very excited to make up this video. So I would start with your introduction, please.
Okay, my name is Suryaveer, and I got an admit in RWTH University, Aachen, in master's course. My Master of Science subject is NPE, Network Production Engineering, and actually this course has 3 tracks: additive manufacturing, smart factory, and e-mobility. And I choose my track specific as e-mobility because in future might be it's an era of electric cars and all, so it might be helpful for me to secure a job in here.
Okay. So, but Surivir, I remember that you have couple of offer letters. So you received an offer letter from Magdeburg and you received from Aachen. So what is the reason you choose Aachen instead of Magdeburg?
Yeah, I had received a couple of offers from Germany as well as other countries too. From Germany, I got an offer from Autobahn, OBGU Magdeburg, as well as University of Kiel and RWTH Aachen. So
Okay.
I didn't choose Autobahn because actually they are not extended the deadline. And as I have come recently, and as we all know, it's a Corona time, so and they are not ready to accept the extend the deadline for up to 2 November or later for 1 week. And I didn't thought that it was possible for me to reach Germany by the end of September. So that's the reason why I didn't accept that offer. And as compared to RWTH, RWTH Aachen, they have extended my deadline to 2nd of November. That is, they have extended a whole semester by 1 month. So
Okay.
as RWTH is also a well-known university and it's a pretty
University.
good rank. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
So your
that's
main
those
reason
are the
was the online classes was offered by Aachen, but it was not
yeah.
offered by Magdeburg or Kiel. That was the main reason I remember.
Yeah, that was the main reason too. And but now they are offering the online classes because they don't have any option left. So anyway, even the whole
Yes,
Germany is
yes.
now offering online classes.
Online classes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Suryaveer, I wanted to know about what I would be discussing in this video will be the 4 parts. The first is about the subjects which you are studying in University of Aachen. The second would be about the challenges which the student might face once they are in Germany. The first month challenge, which you would say, okay, you have faced it, so the other student should not. The third part, we're going to discuss about how to reach Aachen. All
Okay.
right. And the fourth part would be the application procedure about Aachen. And what I would also be sharing my experience that while processing your application, so what all challenges we face or what all challenges you faced and how to take it ahead. So these 4 parts would be discussed in this video. So let's start with the first part, which is about the course, which you would suggest to the Indian students that if they come to Aachen in this particular course, which you are studying, so what message would you like to give them?
Okay, so my course, as I have done my BTech from mechanical, I don't know about any other CS or informatic course. So I have choose this specified course NPE because I think by doing masters in this specific subject, uh, there are a lot of job opportunities. As I've priorly told you that I have chosen e-mobility as my track specific, and in my course there are more subjects of electrical also, like battery production, electronic cars production, and production
In
of various
University of
and
Aachen?
yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Pardon?
So you,
What is it?
okay. Hmm. Sorry,
Are you
sorry, continue.
okay? So in this, I have many subjects, as I have told you, track specific subjects regarding electronic mobility, basically. So as my background is from mechanical, so I just need a some background of robotics, mechatronics, as well as from the electric field, so that I can apply in various kind of jobs, not specified to the mechanical industry or in engine industry. As we all know, within 50 to 70 years, there would be no combustion engines and all, or everything should be operated on batteries or electric motors.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
I've
So you
selected this
feel,
for specific.
yeah, so you feel the job perspective would be higher
Yeah,
and you can apply to ample of field. That is the reason why you have selected this course. And
yes,
what all would you be suggesting the students to be thorough, which will help them to study in University of Aachen? So, when we study mechanicals, so I remember your profile when we were processing your application that you have an experience of 1.5 years. So generally, when we
yeah,
work somewhere, we are not so thorough with the subjects of the engineering, right? So what
yeah.
would you suggest to the students that when they come to Aachen or when they start their studies in University of Aachen, what exactly they should brush up their skills with?
First of all, if you are applying to some course, you should always see the subjects you are going to study in the next 2 years. So specifically, like what I did, like I have a mechanical background, so but my courses are for robotics as well as battery production and basics of electronics. So what I did in the past 2 months, I studied a little bit of my BEEE book that we used to have in first semester in BTech, and I took a classes of SolidWorks as well as MATLAB. So these are the prior things that I did. Uh, Although whatever you did, whatever the students will do, it's never fulfill the requirement, because the courses and the the subjects are pretty new here, and you have to study very hard. That's
Very
what
hard.
all
You
I
have
can
to
say.
study
Yeah,
very hard and you have
yeah,
to attend the classes also. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
very true.
Same.
Yes, yes, that is true. So you wanted to say is the course module, the student should go through the course module and they can just brush up their skills according to the course module they wanted to study. Because
Yeah,
in Aachen
exactly.
there are ample of courses, no?
Yes.
So, okay, yeah. So now I wanted to ask you the challenges. What challenges exactly you face since you are almost more than a month there in University of Aachen? So what exactly would you tell to the students that if you wanted to come during this COVID situation to Germany, these things you should carry or these woolen stuffs you should carry in a month or so if they're planning to come to Germany. So what would you give them a message?
If the students are planning to come recently this month or next month, uh, you can buy a very warm jacket, because and that too of waterproof, because in Aachen, like it rains like four
It
times in a
rains
week.
in most of the part in Germany.
Yeah,
It's
in
keep
Aachen, yeah.
raining. It's keep raining. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
so the waterproof jacket would be must, I
Hmm,
would
hmm,
suggest.
hmm,
Rest, you
hmm,
can
hmm,
keep the universal adapters,
hmm.
because I couldn't find any, and I only bought two or three of them. So you can
Hmm,
keep
hmm.
that.
Yes, yes. And
Rest,
just in case, if you forget to buy it from if you forget to keep it here, you can get it from the airport also because I remember I bought
okay,
it
nice.
from airport from Chroma, so you can get it from
All
airport also.
right.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And after reaching Germany or Frankfurt or anywhere, my flight landed on Frankfurt. So I took a train directly from Frankfurt to Aachen. It's an ICE train, the name
Hmm.
of that train.
But
So
but but I wanted to know something about city registration. You were telling me something about city registration before that the
yeah,
date should be taken
yeah.
before.
For cities registration, I would suggest that you should take a prior appointment of that city registration within 4 to 5 days after arriving here, because if you arrived here, then you took the appointment, it would take around 14 to 15 days. After that, if you are arriving on the 1st of December, you will get an appointment after 20th or 15th. So those 15 days you can't do anything. You can't open a block account. You can't open your
Yeah.
insurance.
So your 15
So
days was wasted, basically.
yeah, so city registration is the initial step for everything.
Do you remember the website for the city registration where they can book it from Aachen? Any website? I don't remember the website, or should I Google it?
Actually, even I don't know, but I have written it somewhere in my messages. Later, I can forward it to you. you can put
Okay,
it.
I'll just share it in comment, the website for city registration. For all the students who wanted to come to Germany, they can just take the city registration date before. But I wanted to share it for my viewers that there is a situation, if I talk about Berlin and many more, that the city registration dates are not available online. In that case, you have to get up early in the morning and just go and wait there. So that might also be the case. For few cities, you are getting the city registration dates online. So it
Yeah,
varies city to city. So don't be very specific. Okay, I'm going to Germany. For any city, it could work. So this is only for Aachen and
yeah.
many more, but you have to just cross check. So that's a good idea, in fact. All right. So, Suryavir, can you please tell me about how to reach Aachen if someone is new? So, what directions would you suggest for the students who are planning to come to Aachen?
That's what I've told you. You can book a taxi, a cab, or a train. These are the two options that you can
So,
take.
taxi will cost you how much? Any idea?
It would be around 190 to 200 euro something.
Okay, 100 to 200 euros.
Yeah, 190 to 200.
190 to 200 euros.
Yeah,
Oh, that's very expensive. Okay.
yeah.
And if you come by train,
If you took what can I say? By train, it's actually varies. If you are buying a ticket a week ago, then it
hmm,
would be around 40 to 50 euro. And if you're
hmm.
buying it recently, after arriving to Germany, it would be around 80 euro. So I would suggest the people should buy a ticket 15 to 20 days ago. It would be a lot cheaper.
Okay, so you mean to say that whenever their flight is landing, they at least should plan it 15 days before to get the cheaper train ticket.
Yeah.
And just in case if they forget, they can buy it from the railway station, which
Yes.
gonna
Yes. Yes.
cost them somewhere around 80 euros. Then also it's half of the amount,
Half of the amount.
as compared to the taxi. So can
Yeah.
you please tell me from where you can buy this train ticket online?
There is an app, DB Navigator or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
DB
don't know
Navigator.
specifically.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just share that link. So that the link of that app is I have described in many of my videos, but still I'll just give in this video also. And secondly, how you reach to the airport to from the airport to the station.
Airport and station both are connected. There is
Okay,
a long flyover there. Then you can easily
okay,
walk with your trolley.
okay.
Then you can reach the
And
airport
any gate
station.
number
Sorry.
you remember from where you have to take an exit?
No, that I don't know. I can remember that, but everywhere there are boards are there for exit gates in English as well. So
Okay,
you can
okay,
do that.
fair enough. And how much the trolley cost?
The trolley would cost you €1.
The trolley would cost you 1 euros, and you need a coin and a card for it. No, I remember
Yeah,
you said
basically,
something.
I would suggest buy a forex card because coin machine won't work many times.
Okay. So the forex card is the safest idea, you mean to say?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough. All right. So, Suribir, I think that might be informative for all the students who wanted to go over there. And can you please tell me something about the airport, your test, the COVID test?
the COVID test would be mandatory for everyone, and for that also you have to register from a Centogene app. There is a Centogene website,
Mm-hmm.
CENTOGENE. So
Mm-hmm.
you can register an appointment there, and after that you just have to show that barcode scanner that you will get through
Mm-hmm.
mail, and
Mm-hmm.
within less than 2 minutes it would be done. They
So
just put
this
a
you can do
swab
it from
inside your
India,
mouth.
right?
Yeah, pardon.
You can register yourself from India for this
Yeah.
COVID.
Yes, yes, yes. You can register your. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fair enough. And I wanted to have a quick this thing to ask you that how was your experience when we were processing your application for Akin or any other university? I think you received three offer letters now, and I
Yeah,
remember
I
that
received
was a
three
very
offers.
hard days because your application was processed in March when there was a complete lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how was the experience? Just, I'm so sorry to ask this, but still just a quick, yeah.
Overall, my experience would be I'm pretty satisfied with the RCare overseas education. Anshul sir obviously helped me a lot in any way, even in opening my block account as well, and my preparing me for my visa interviews as well, and even guiding me, navigating me where is the visa office. I was all the time on the phone. I couldn't see that. So I'm pretty
Okay.
satisfied with it. The
Okay.
service given.
And I don't know because I never processed your application. So you are
Yeah,
from Delhi or from Bangalore?
from Delhi.
Oh, okay. So your visa appointments and everything was on time?
Yeah, it was on time.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you so much, Suryaveer. Thank you for your time and thank you for your opinion. I think this video might be beneficial for the students who really wanted to go. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question, feel free to text us, write us an email or comment us. We would be happy to answer it. Thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.